solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
Here's Embiid. Oh, the double clutch. Leonard outside. Here's Westbrook. Joel Embiid with the board. Korkmaz on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Zubac passes to Westbrook. No good from outside. Now Philadelphia with it. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence. But you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Embiid passes to Dedmon. Offline with a three. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, stolen by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Good effort on defense pays off for Harden. He gets a steal and starts the fast break.
Westbrook with it. Harden picks him up. Leonard for three. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
Now here's Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
For three.
Leonard's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Embiid inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Outside for Harden. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull one up here. Dedmon, good.
Well, if the lane opens up, Dedmon is going to sprint through it. He found the gap as a mobile big man and scored.
Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook outside. Back to George. Fires for three. Rebounded by James Harden. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. For so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's George. Fires from deep. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Harden with it. Guarded now by Morris. Embiid passes to Dedmon. And he slams it in one-handed.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Kicks it to George for 3 with the tip, and it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers leading. Up top, Harden. Pass to Dedmon.
Clippers foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his first personal foul. third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Philadelphia, Dwayne Dedmon.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to George. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And the 76ers with possession. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And Leonard, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sixers ahead.
And the Sixers use that game. All right.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got Furkan Korkmaz. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Korkmaz. And the 3 off target. The Clippers trail. George drives in. Out to Leonard. The 3 ball. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball. And he really didn't waste any time.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Team foul.
Here's Harden. Now Dedmon. Embiid misses. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Westbrook with it, picked up by Embiid. Morris against Harris. His first shot coming late. And again, it's the Clippers. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
NBA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, 1, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Westbrook. Leonard for 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
3 points.
Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Ooh, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. While Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Westbrook against Harden.
Philadelphia foul. Furkan Korkmaz. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Leonard, here we go.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Harden finds Embiid. Harris right side. Six on the shot clock. Zubac with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
And he lobs it up, and Embiid throws it down.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Harris. That one a little long. The Sixers trailing. To the paint. Embiid passes to Dedmon. Back to Embiid. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
George, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Harden against George. Here's Dedmon. Back to Harden. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here's Westbrook from the arc. George draws the double. Takes the three. Westbrook can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by one. We've got 22 seconds left in the second period. Here's Westbrook going inside. Morris for three. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's foul number 2 for him.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Harden with it. He's got 7. Out to Harris. And here's Embiid. Shoots over Zubac. And the first half comes to an end. Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the
24. The Clippers, 26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And so in the game for the Clippers, Terrence Mann is out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Gordon. Powell outside. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Ooh, Harrell with the denial.
And that's going to give some pause to the offenses. Harrell playing the role of intimidator.
Close game here in Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Melton against Gordon. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to Harrell. Tucker against Gordon. Tucker, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Tucker. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Plumlee against Maxey. Out to Powell. Pass to man. Just 5 to shoot. Right wing. The 3 is up. That shot missing. The 76ers go the other way with it. Melton with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Harrell passes to McDaniels. Back to Harrell. This for the tie. Now Tucker. Here's Maxey. Another shot. Tipped.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Here's Powell. McDaniels with some nice D. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Inside. And the basket by Harrell. And this game is tied up now.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Batum. And that one goes out of bounds. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official.
The previous play is under review.
And see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call. You almost have to challenge.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And Maxey, here we go. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels with the rebound. The 76ers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Maxey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Out to Gordon. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Melton on the wing. Powell covers. Tucker with a screen. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Melton. Tucker, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Tucker. Harrell down low. Defended by Gordon. McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers trail. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell down low. Harrell with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Powell against McDaniels. Here's Tucker. Back to Maxey. From the arc. Philadelphia, the rebound. From deep, Melton drops in the 3. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Out to Gordon. Back to Batum. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Out to the wing. Here's Powell. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sixers on top, up 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Joel Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Westbrook against Harden. Now here's Westbrook. Tightly guarded. Here's George. And he drives in. And they'll get another chance. Zubac passes to Morris. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. To the inside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Pass to Dedmon. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
The free throw drops for Embiid. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 6. Westbrook outside. Kicks it to George. Sinks it from distance.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Harden against Westbrook.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
And the Clippers call time here. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game." We'll see if they can pull it off. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Harden into the lane. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Morris outside. Zubac's high post. Embiid's there. Westbrook, the pass to George. To take the lead. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Westbrook against Harden. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Dedmon, no good. For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Leonard for 3. And they recover it. Kicks it to George. Going inside. Westbrook left side. They grab their own miss. Zubac. Leonard outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Harden. Here's Dedmon. Harris on the wing. Embiid with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes him. Embiid can't hit. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. For 3, Westbrook. No good. The 76ers go the other way with it. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Harris outside. Embiid. Count it!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Westbrook against Harden. It's George on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Embiid. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. Puts the move on. Yes!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, I'm looking for a miracle worker out there. Is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And here's George. Three-pointer. Pass to Leonard. Morris outside. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within one.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
And this is who you want at the line in a close ball game. James Harden.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
So it's the 76ers taking the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and
Clippers win the tip. And the Clippers starting 5. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's Lillard. Simon's on the wing. Back to Lillard. From the arc. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Leonard. At 3 off the mark. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. For the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. George, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Grant.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Over to the wing. Morris against Lillard. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
George looking around. Outside Leonard from deep 3-point range, and again, no good by the Clippers. Portland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Nurkic. The Trailblazers rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Right side Westbrook. A 3-ball. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And George, here we go. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Grant with the ball. Morris is there. Here's Nurkic, and the rejection by Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
George against Nurkic. Now, here is George. Not a lot of room, and that one is good from Zubac. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook surveying the D. From 8, Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Now, here's Nurkic. No points in the game yet for him. Little passes to Lillard. They get it back. Nurkic kicks it out to Grant. Here's Nurkic, and the rejection by Zubac. Outside Leonard. Connects from 3-point range.
Boy, to think back in college, the 3-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Grant. Over Morris. Here's Nurkic to end the run. That one's not going to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Westbrook. There's the three. The putback misses the follow-up. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 4 from Portland. We're back in a moment.
The Clippers 10. Fans having a big round of applause for your Trailblazers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook and a point guard.
Well, this guy knows how to do this in the open floor. Russell Westbrook in transition is the most dangerous player.
And Lillard kicks to Little. Lillard against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lets it go with the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
They get Russell Westbrook.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Leonard. Over Little. Outside for George. The second chance effort. Nurkic with the block. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. This one for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the wing right side. Grant finds Simons. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nobody near Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Trailblazers trail by 5. It's to Little. Kicks it out to Lillard. Grant outside. In the corner, it's Little. Sinks the three-pointer. Little's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Now here's Leonard. He has 5. Over Little. That one wide left. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. And he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And here's Westbrook after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. All right, we'll all look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the Clippers have possession. Portland making their last shot. Powell, the pass to Batum, and the layup's good off the glass.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Thibault on the wing. And stolen by Gordon. Batum with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. .106 left in the first half of basketball.
Now, here's Sharp, defended by Gordon. Reddish the pass to Eubanks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Plumlee, the second chance points on the tip in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For three, Gordon. Eubanks grabs the miss. Blazers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. It's deflected. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. Wants to get it to Reddish and does. Here's Eubanks. 2 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thanks so much, David. And
21, the Clippers, 18.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Reddish. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Sharp. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Mann. Passes it to Coffey for the tie. He's off on that one. Norris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And he can't hit the second. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Coffey can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 6. He takes it in. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Up top, Batum. Guarded by Reddish. Fires the three. Portland grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Batum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Sharp, that's good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Powell in the high post. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Plumlee outside Gordon. Here's Mann. That's tipped. Tries yet again. Kicks it out to Gordon. Clock at 4. Shoots the three. The shot by Batum, no good. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to LA, and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused him.
Gordon for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 7. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now here's Gordon. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Batum kicks to Gordon. There's the triple. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
There's the pass to Sharp. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And that's now 6 points for Shaden Sharp.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Mann. Kicks it out to Gordon. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Eubanks, the pass to Johnson. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Fable. Here's Reddish. A three-pointer is right on target. Reddish has got 6.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Shot from the top of the key. And we've reached the end of the third. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that backside.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, they've got Gordon. Norman Powell is out there with Batum. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Mann in at the 1. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. Thibault, the pass to Johnson. Offline with his 3. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for Los Angeles. Over to the left wing. Here's Mann. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here is Johnson. Pass to Sharp. Back to Johnson. Pass to Sharp. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A shot by Reddish, no good. Clippers trail by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. George is checked in for Eric Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Terrence Mann. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Nurkic with the block. And he recovers it. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for foul.
Clippers substitution, Kawhi Leonard.
Takes it out to Leonard. To tie it up. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. It's stolen by Morris.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
On the wing, George. Shoots over Simon. And George gets it to go. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Grant outside. Lillard from outside buries the long-range jumper.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. George with no one around. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 5 points now this quarter. Lillard scanning the floor. Now the pass to Nurkic. And foul up. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Thank you, David. A 15-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Lillard kicks to Little. To Lillard, Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Lillard against Westbrook. Fires it up. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. George dishes to Morris. Back to George. Stolen by Grant. It's stolen by Morris. Down low. Here's George. Leonard kicks to George to take the lead. Portland grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Well, Kawhi Leonard, no stranger to big moments, right? An integral part of multiple championship teams. Now it's about standing and delivering at the foul line.
At the line for the Clippers.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
The crossover. Lillard attacking. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Little. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
And a two-time Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, exactly who this team wants at the line.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
At the line
They need Grant to step up here. Jeremy looking cool, calm, and ready to deliver. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And the Clippers call time here. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot three, so they only hope this for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Harden in at the point.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Outside for Grant. Back to Lillard. Grant outside. Pass to Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
The quick look, no good that time.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Harden with it. Nurkic picks him up. Embiid against Nurkic. Count it. 1 for 1. To start the game.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's Lillard. Simons finds Grant. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Harris. The three. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's Lillard. The three. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Embiid inside. Who is stolen by Lillard. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Portland again missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Harden with it. Nurkic picks him up. Three-pointer Embiid. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland trailing here. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you. That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass, and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
And Grant gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Pass to Embiid. And it's Portland with a rebound. Simons with it. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Harris with the rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Embiid. It's tipped. And he gets it back. From deep. Harden missing again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Nurkic. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Left side, Harden. Korkmaz on the wing, defended by Lillard. There's the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's Little on the wing. 20 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Second chance effort. Yes, on the jumper.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
It's all tied up in Portland. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Little in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Shot clock at 5. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Harden, the pass to Dedmon. Pass to Embiid. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
And here's Grant. Here's Little. Takes the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He hits the second from the line.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the 3rd.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And Embiid throws it down.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now, and this man can pass that rock.
Harden against Lillard. Grant outside. Out to Lillard. Pass to Little. Lillard, the open look. Offensive rebound. And they get it back.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Korkmaz. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The shot that time not on target. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And then Harden with the jam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Pass to Nurkic. Up top, Grant. Defended by Dedmon. They get it back. Out to Lillard. Here's Little. There's the 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Little's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the Blazers have been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Little. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Harden, the pass to Dedmon. Harden against Lillard. And Harden with the slam.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Lillard against Harden. Grant with a screen on Harden. Lillard passes to Grant. Here's Little, pounded by Harris. 5 to shoot. Outside for Grant. Wide open. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
And here's Harris outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Lillard. And that one hits the back iron.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Lillard. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Portland scoring again.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Up again.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And we've reached halftime in this one. Trailblazers out in front, up 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. PJ Tucker is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Takes a step back. Here's Maxey. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Thibault. Let's go with a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Melton against Thibault. Now here's Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
No coverage that time. He's got 5.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Thibault with a steal. They've got numbers. Here's Eubanks. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
The 76ers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. with the step back. Here's Maxey. And he can't get that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Outside Reddish. Pass to Sharp. Outside Thibault. Launches a three. He buries it from three. Thibault's got himself on the board with a three there.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Now Tucker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harrell finds Maxey. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Blocked! They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
And Thibault with a drive. Good on the bucket. Thibault's got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards, he is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
McDaniels against Reddish. McDaniels inside. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark.
Jalen McDaniels. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Thibault. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. For Philadelphia, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Harden from outside, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
3 shots.
That's good from Harden. You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6th Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won 6th Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics.
Here's Eubanks. Portland, no good that time either. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Thibault. Korkmaz, no good. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Thibault. Here's Knox. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Dedmon with it. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Dedmon's got 5.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sharp. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Korkmaz on the wing. Fires the 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Sharp. Thibault on the wing. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, your Trailblazers, you stand.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Little in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Embiid can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Lillard. No good, a bit long that time. The Sixers trailing. Outside Harden. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Simons outside. Out to Lillard. Grant outside. Just 4 to shoot. Lots of room. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist from Grant. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Portland ball.
Portland's shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Lillard against Harden. Simons outside. That one's good for 2. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16. Lillard passes to Grant. Now Nurkic. Here's Simons. Outside for Grant. Wide open look. And it's Portland with another.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Lillard against Harden. Unloads. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter. Harden from outside. And it's Little with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Simons.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Dedmon. Outside for Grant. Now Simons. Back to Grant. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Embiid, and he lays it up and in.
You just gotta admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
Simons outside. Out to Lillard. Pass to Graham. And here's Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Dedmon. From behind the arc. They get it again. Pass to Harden. From deep three-point range. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Trailblazers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Damian Lillard.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They double him with Harris. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside Harden. From deep. It's in.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance.
So it's Portland picking up the... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league scheme.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Korkmaz is out there with Harden. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gordon. Back to George. Outside Gordon. Outside Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal. Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now, here's George. The pass to Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Embiid. Harden against Gordon. Excellent D there from George. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Korkmaz, no good for Los Angeles. They've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Morris passes to Zubac. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Gordon kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Now here's Leonard. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gordon. From outside the arc. No good there. With it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Offensive rebound, Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out to Morris. Passes it to Zubac. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. A 3 from Leonard. Harden grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
.151 left in the first quarter. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
And the wide open shot for Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something really new they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Harden. And the 76ers get it back. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
He's off on the second. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now Harden. Paul George missing from long range. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
The free throw drops for Embiid. Gordon with it. With the floater. George with no one around. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
And please give a big round of applause for your Qualifiers
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers, trailing here by 8. Leonard dishes to Gordon. Out to Morris. That's good from 17 feet away. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
It's to Dedmon. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Dedmon throws it down. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Gordon kicks to Leonard. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Clippers trail by 7. Out to the right wing. No good from Zubac. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And that one, good. Embiid's got 8 points.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Leonard attacking. Gordon, the pass to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got his second bucket. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX. and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Morris against Embiid over George, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And Embiid drops them both. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Harden outside. The 76ers with another miss. Clippers trail by 7. And here's Gordon from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Count it. Harden's got 10 points.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now here is George. He's got 6, and Leonard has it in the corner. Back to George. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Leonard. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Dedmon. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Embiid dishes to Dedmon. Back to Embiid. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his 1st foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Dedmon.
And tried to break him down with the crossover, but the quick hands on D, and suddenly we're going the other way.
Excellent pass from Dedmon. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks.
17, the 76ers, 30.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Plumlee out there with Batum. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the shooting guard. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
P.J. Tucker is a lights-out 3-ball specialist. The D must respect his range.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
With the step back. And the pass to Tucker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Clippers trail by 12. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good from outside. Maxey with it. Westbrook picks him up. Maxey kicks to McDaniels. Back to Maxey. Harrell the pass to Tucker. Puts up a three. And the 76ers get it back. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Highland passes to Batum. Hands it from downtown. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Great off-ball positioning by Batum, making himself a scoring option.
Maxey finds McDaniel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And here's Maxey. Passes to Tucker. Harrell kicks to Maxey. Plumlee with the steal. Westbrook with it. Maxey covering. Basket good. Batum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
2 minutes remaining.
Maxey passes to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him off. He got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
Maxey kicks to McDaniels. Back to Maxey. In the corner, it's Melton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Westbrook finds Batum. Picked his pocket. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He's such an incredible talent offensively. Westbrook is capable of having a big scoring night every time he touches the hardwood.
Takes a step back. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Maxey. Right at the free throw line. And he comes up with the deuce. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Westbrook. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A shot by McDaniels, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. Here's Melton. Kept alive. There's Harrell. Out to the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
LA basketball.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Pass to Highland. Batum for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead. They're up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Harden. Joel Embiid out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in at the two guard. Clippers trail by 7. And George, here we go. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Eric Gordon.
Coming onto the floor.
Here's Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
It's George on the wing. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. That's now 8 points for Paul George.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court. Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looked.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. No surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these plays.
The ruling on the floor stands.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off. He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
George finds Leonard. Out to Morris. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
The energy of Russell Westbrook is challenging to deal with, which is why he gets fouled.
And he's good on the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Harden scanning the floor. And the jam by Harden.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Dedmon kicks to Harden. 5 on the clock. And Dedmon throws it down.
In terms of set plays, this is where Dedmon shines, rolling hard off the screen.
Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook passes to George. The dish to Leonard. Looking to get back on track here. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Embiid. Back to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Dedmon dishes to Harden. Second shot opportunity. The feed to Embiid. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead. From deep, Harden. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good. Westbrook.
What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
Harden draws the double. Here's Korkmaz, defended by George. Embiid, no good. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Cranes it from downtown.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line, coming through for his team.
Popped up there for Embiid. Westbrook with the steal. Here he goes. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 2. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. They need this. Ooh, offline. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
George way outside. Misses there. So it's Los Angeles taking the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for...
say does that stop?
Here we go. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Little in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep. And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that, Jake.
Leonard passes to Gordon. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lillard against Gordon. Lillard passes to Simons. Back to Lillard. A shot from the high post. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Gordon with a steal. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Grant finds Lillard. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. 5 on the clock. Open shot, Grant. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Leonard's shot's good.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Now here's Lillard. Simons, right side. Pass to Nurkic from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple. And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
He's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Lillard. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Zubac. Well, Brett, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game. But really, Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Here's Lillard. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Nurkic throws it down.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Pass to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Out to Leonard. The 3 ball. And that's good. Gordon for 3. Gordon's got 6.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
Lillard, a screen on Morris. Grant, the pass to Lillard. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Lillard. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps, dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
Morris on the wing. Back to Gordon. This one for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland trailing here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard passes to Grant. There's Simons with a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gordon outside. 4-3. Gordon with another miss. Grant, the pass to Lillard. Nurkic inside. Eric Gordon getting it done for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Gordon in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Now here's Lillard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
The Clippers in the lead.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining stars window.
Offensive rebound. Gordon outside. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. And that one's long. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you give full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. And we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Now here's Lillard. On the wing, Simons. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Gordon. Give him 8. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Simons with it. 6 to shoot. It's Little on the wing. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. George for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Lillard with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Pass to Little. From downtown. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala at Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Lillard passes to Grant. Back to Lillard. It's Little on the wing. Leonard defending. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A. Man, good whistle there.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simple. simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now here's Lillard from deep. That's good from Grant on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Here's Gordon. The kick out to Morris. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Here's Portland now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lillard passes to Simons. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second, and he was ready to fire.
Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. Here's Morris. Out to Gordon. For 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Gordon's got 11 points.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Simons. Deflects the pass. Outside for Grant. From deep. 4 on the clock. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Gordon outside. And the jam by George.
Oh, George, dunk contest? Maybe a little. I'd love to see him get up.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested.
22. The Trailblazers, 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Eric Gordon displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Drew Eubanks. Matisse Thybulle out there with Sharp. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Knox in at the 4-man position. Now here's Reddish. Here's Thybulle. Connects from downtown.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Pass to Highland. Back to Westbrook. Inside. Now Batum. To the left wing. Here's Highland. He can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Westbrook with the miss. Outside Reddish. To the right side. Pass to Thybulle. And it's the Clippers on the break. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Batum, pass to Westbrook, up to Powell. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers ball.
Portland leading. Here's Sharp. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. There's the triple. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. The shot misses. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Left side Reddish. Pass to Knox. Here's Sharp. Here's Knox. Powell covers. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Knox. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Man, he's checked in for Highland. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Westbrook outside. Pass to Man. Takes it inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. And it kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's Knox. Clock at 6. Pass to Sharp. That one goes in.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Batum's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Knox. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And Knox taking lessons from the school of hard knocks on that play. Nice finish.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Westbrook with it. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish. Pass to Eubanks.
Foul Clippers. Mason Plumlee, first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Portland, Drew Eubanks. Shooting.
Good on the second one. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Westbrook outside. Pass to Plumlee. Uses the glass on the layup.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
Outside Thibault. Here's Eubanks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Drew Eubanks.
No good on the second free throw. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to Batum. Free throw line jumper. His man knocks down the triple.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Here's Sharp, hounded by Westbrook. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Man. Sinks the tray. Man's got his second bucket on the night. He got it up. That one no good. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large? Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Gordon in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Lillard passes to Nurkic. With the fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen it.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And the Trailblazers shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Takes a three. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from Grant. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Spins for three. Gordon. Portland grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers,
Lillard outside. Oh, there's the alley.
Foul Portland.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Pass to Morris. Back to Mann. No one near him. And it's Portland with a rebound. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
For your Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Leonard for three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Little. And here's Simons. Outside for Grant. Back to Simons. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's George on the wing. Lets the three fly. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Westbrook against Lillard. Over to the left wing. Grant in the post, guarded by Morris. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under the team.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Westbrook against Lillard to tie it up. Here's Zubac. George for three. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. Here's Little. Leonard defending.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Lillard. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
Westbrook against Lillard. It's Little on the wing. It's stolen by Leonard. George, right side. The three is up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Simon's outside. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. From outside the arc. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game. Lillard against Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is when Lillard comes alive. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to step up and deliver.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Zubac with a screen on Lillard. Westbrook finds Morris. Back to Westbrook. Morris with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Westbrook. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. Count it.
He has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. No good on the triple. Here's Little. And that's an intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Lots of intrigue around Nasir Little and how it is that his game is going to evolve. Since entering the league, he's consistently worked on developing all of his abilities. Shooting, defense, rebounding. The sky's the limit here.
So it's Portland picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.